Alrighty guys, now just when you think it couldn't get any worse, Sony removes Helldivers 2 from the Steam store. So they're getting bombarded with bad reviews, refunds, just bad publicity altogether. And of course, Sony Could have done the smart thing. Now I admit, I am a Sony pony. I love Sony products. I always think Sony's high quality. I've always been like that. They're high quality products. I don't think they are. But they've went too far. You know, I want to defend Sony and all this, but they have went too far. All this over forcing PC users to make a PSN account. So what's happened? Of course, it's not a big deal to me because I'm a PlayStation player. I don't play PC games. You know, I just don't play them. But I see PC players' concerns. Sony has bad privacy. We know they've been hacked before numerous times and all this. And it's just the point of why would they do this? Why would they force this in the first place? Sony had a chance to back out of this. They could have easily said, well, you know, we're just going to back out of this. We're not going to enforce this. You have to create a PSN account or whatever. We're not going to force it. So I thought to myself, you know, Sony's getting all this backlash. If it keeps going on like this, they're just going to be like, well, we're going to just have to just not make this a requirement. You know, everything was going great. Helldivers 2 has become the game of the year. It's the game everybody's talking about. PC players love it. PlayStation 5 players love it. And what makes this even worse is most of the players, not most of them, but the majority. There's a lot of PlayStation 5 players, but a lot of the players are PC players. It's sold more copies on PC than it has on PlayStation. And I don't know if I don't know what they're doing. So Sony could have just said, well, we're going to backtrack and not make this a requirement. You know, it's not a big deal. So Sony takes it another step. I thought that's what was going to happen. I thought, you know, this bad publicity, it would have went away in a few days or a week. They'd be like, well, they stopped trying to force us to make a PSN account. Everything's okay now. I thought, Sony, they'll just let it go. It's not a big deal. Sony will let it go. Guess what? Sony pulled it from Steam due to bad reviews and I guess players asking for refunds, whatever they was doing. So they had the game of the year, and they still do. They can still fix this. But it doesn't look like they're gonna fix this, or they wouldn't have done this in the first place, right? So apparently they have no plans of doing this PSN requirement thing. And of course, the devs have nothing to do with it. It's not their fault. You can't blame the people that made Helldivers. This is somehow in the contract, I guess. And there it is. If they would have made this a requirement right when you bought the game, you know, not wait. I guess they wanted to get the player base in and all that. And to me, it's not a big deal again, but I'm not a PC gamer. I'm not other people out there. I can't talk for them because I just play it on PlayStation 5. I don't play it anyway, but if I did, I'd be playing on PlayStation 5. So they can still fix this. I just don't see them doing it because they had a chance. So they've went too far. Sony really has. Is this what you want Helldivers to be known for? Helldivers 2 to be known for? Is this what you want to know to be known for? You could have just reverse this little decision, whatever you want to call it, and been done with it. It would have been over with, and people would have forgotten about it, and everybody been having a great time playing Helldivers 2. Instead, this is what your game is going to be known for if you don't fix this. You've taken something that was going to make you hunt billions, let's just say billions of dollars. I'm sure it would have made billions of dollars, and you're sabotaging it. So I guess they took the game down because of bad reviews. And then, of course, because of something to do with refunds or whatever. So it's a bad look on Sony. That's for sure. That's for sure. Unless they, I think Sony's plan now seems like they want to make this a PlayStation 5 exclusive, the way they're treating it on the Steam players, the PC players. And I don't get it. I really don't. I knew when this happened, I was like, oh no. This either could be the biggest thing or it could be something simple, but it's got a life of its own now. And it's an absolute disgrace from Sony. They should be ashamed of themselves. They really should. And that's all I can pretty much say about it. We're going to see where this drama goes from here, but I don't know what they're thinking, man. I really don't. I guess they want to know how many players they've got on PC or whatever. I don't know. You're taking a game that's worth billions and you're going to ruin it. You're going to ruin yourself. You're going to ruin the game. So again, the devs have nothing to do with this, so you can't blame the people that made the game. When they signed the contract, this was part of it, I guess. And they was like, well, yeah, you know, that's all I can figure. But it is what it is. We'll see how it goes from here. Sony can still save this. If they would just backtrack all this stuff, it'd be forgotten. But I don't see them doing it after what they pulled now. So anyway, that's my thoughts on this. Let me know what you guys think about it. It's truly a mess, and Sony should be ashamed of themselves. They really should. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. See you guys tomorrow. Toodles!